What's up YouTube, you're watching SuperTogito. Welcome to a very special video because this is actually my first time ever recording. Well, I say first time, but I've done like a couple of tests I guess. But this is like my actual first time recording gameplay footage on my phone, as you're seeing right now. And I'm just using like a basic, I think it's called DU record or something like that. Like device something record, I don't know, but basically it's just recording like my, it's like screen capture sort of thing on my Android phone, which is actually, believe it or not, a Google Pixel, and I've had some issues with Chromecasting and stuff, so that's a bit confusing, but oh well. I waffle on all the time, you know how it is. This is also my first video I'm doing in a good while. I can only really put that down to laziness, to be honest. I've not really done anything else. Mass Effect Andromeda drops in under 24 hours. I don't know whether I'm going to record some of that. I might do, but I've put a lot of the equipment away, and if I can continue recording stuff like this on my phone right now, that'd be great because it's really like low maintenance at the moment, at least. But this is like just a first sort of test run sort of thing, see if you guys enjoy what I do or whatever. This is also sort of like a showcase video sort of thing. I mean, I play. Obviously, sorry, I should probably get to what I'm actually doing. I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, which has been out now for like... It'll have its second year anniversary, or 2-year anniversary, however you want to say it, in about July this year. So it's been out since about July-ish, June, July 2015. And I've been playing it since around that date. I think I started like September, like October of that year. So I've been playing this for a while. This is the global version. There's obviously like two versions. Not, I say obviously, but not necessarily obviously. There's this version and there's the Japanese version, which is about, at the moment, it's about 4 months ahead of this in terms of content and obviously like actual, but in terms of actual being released, it's like 6 months ahead. But the global version's been trying to catch up with content and stuff. So like right now, as you can see like right here at the bottom, the Goku Black stuff came out like, what, 2 days ago now? And that came out a little while ago, like I say, like 4 months or something ago, I can't remember exactly, on the Japanese version, or JP, however you want to say it. And yeah, so I follow the Japanese version quite heavily as well. I do play it, but sheerly because of the sort of language barrier sort of thing, or at least like the actual language. Obviously, I can't read Japanese. It's just not something I can do. I mean, at the moment at least. So playing the global version's sort of like an obvious choice because it's obviously all in English, or at least I'm having it in English, and It's such a fun game. I've been playing it for so long, and it brings you back all the time. And it's different to some mobile games like the Angry Birds sort of games, where the developers of this game. Okay, there's some issues with it and stuff, but like about every week, I say, there's new stuff coming. Obviously, we know on the global version a lot of the stuff that is coming because of playing the Japanese version. Like when stuff comes out on that, it's only going to be a few months until it comes out on here. So like right now we have, I should probably check the news thing. But so like right now we've got Goku Black, but in the news section, literally today, came up earlier this morning. I'm in the UK, but the times on this are usually for like PST, I think. So I mean, I'm like what, 6 hours ahead of that. Not 6, sorry, about 8 hours ahead of that. So yeah, like when stuff happens at midnight for them, it happens at like 8 in the morning for me the following day. So it's good to get into that sort of routine when events are going to come out and stuff. But like, so right now you can see the 150 million global download special summon. That's coming very soon. In fact, I think that's coming. It stops at the start of next week. Yeah, there you go, the 26th, and today's what, the 22nd. So yeah, it stops. Well, they stop counting stones spent like Monday next week, I think, and then in about a week after that, I think. Does it say the 2nd of April? So yeah, I think it's the following week is when we actually get the summon. And I'll be honest now, I have spent I suppose a decent amount on this game, but it's not like in one go. It's like I've spent here and there. Like when new stuff comes out, like for actually quite coincidentally, they released, I don't know whether it's still on here anywhere, but just before this rank up missions added, they basically revealed that, or I guess implemented it like maybe a week ago now. And because, as you can see, I'm rank, well, I mean, I'm going to actually watermark it because people can like hack your accounts and stuff, but I'm rank, like I'm over rank 200 basically, and that means I got all 137 stones instantly, and I had some left over. I also hit my 500 day cumulative, like, you know, login day bonus thing, so I got like 30 stones from that. So I ended up having somewhere in the region, after everything else, after spending no money on it, I had like 193 odd stones, and I did a load of summons and stuff, and unfortunately I didn't get Goku Black, but it's okay. I'm not so bothered. I got like the only really, I mean, I actually got Oceana Shenron, so I'm happy about that. I didn't have him, her, whatever you want to say, before that, and that sort of completes my shocking speed team for mono AGL at least. So I'm very happy about that. Much more consistent Super Seals than using Ninja Murasaki, although, you know, special love for him, impressive ninja skills and all that. But I got like, this guy, I got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, if I can swipe. I got Great Ape Turles, and I think he's my first Great Ape on this account, so I'm very happy about that, you know, and he's probably one of the better ones at the moment at least, until the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku STR one gets a Dokkan Awakening and he becomes Great Ape, that like Golden Great Ape, sorry, that's just, he's insane, especially with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then I got Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, which is really cool as well. He fits really easily onto my physical team. And I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Yeah, getting the stones. So that was cool. So I didn't have to spend any stones on Goku Black, and I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for the next banner because I don't know how aware people are of this, but like I follow people like Rhyme Style and Nanogenics, a bit of Living Ichigo, and also Nichigo, and they cover all this stuff very regularly. But I wanted to see if I could get into this as well, like on YouTube and that. Very soon there's going to be, or like within the next 2-3 weeks I guess, they're going to be releasing or announcing and then releasing Vegito Blue, basically Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, however you want to say it, and then also Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and that's just going to be an insane set of banners because it's like 2, and they do a buy 3 get 1 free, so like you do 3 multi-summons, then you get a 4th one free, and they're like 2 separate banners, so if you really want to get both, unless you're incredibly lucky, you can end up spending a lot of money, or stones at least. I don't want to do that, but I think I'm going to do summoning videos for these, depending on how it goes, depending on the sort of, like, you know, audience I receive from this, and whether or not you guys like it. You know, let me know if you are enjoying it or whatever. If so, then I'll look to upgrading the way I record this, because I'm aware that right now this might not be great quality on the screen. And also the audio quality probably not, because I'm literally this is just recording straight through my phone microphone, so, you know, I'll listen to it afterwards, and I've done some test recordings and it sounds okay, like passable for the moment, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, what was I going to say? So in terms of like units I have, you might have seen some of the stuff I have. Like I've got these guys. So these were all new as well. These 3 SSR pulls at the top here, they're all new. So you know, new SSRs, unless they're shocking like Marjube or something, they're okay. Like, you know, you can always get new stuff. Right here, I did loads of friend point summons because I was trying to farm the androids, but I'm just so lazy with that, it never happens. As you can see, I've got Omega Shenron just here. Very happy about that. I pulled him fairly quickly on his banner when he came out. I also got Kaken Blue Goku. Very happy about that. Buhon, got him as well on his banner. I've had some insane luck on the banners most recently. Also Gotenks, like you can see, I've got him. And my prized possession, obviously, Super Vegito, links with the sort of name of the channel and everything. I got him to max super as well. I got like 1 dupe of him before they announced the dupe system, or like the potential system and everything, over on JP, so I fed him in, and then I just used Elder Kais and stuff to feed him up. Excuse me. What else? I've got Broly as well, but the physical team's just sort of lacking all the time. Until Final Form Cooler comes out over on he is on JP at the moment, it's just not going to be... Like, you know, physical teams right now just aren't that great. you know, one of their clutches is having Gotenks because he just has a great link set. But honestly, they're not. You know, physical team's not always that great. And I've also got like I think I pull him. I think I did pull him when his banner came out back in like July last year for us. I got SuperTogito. And I got like another 1 or 2 dupes of him, and I've had more along the way. Unfortunately, before the potential unlock system got announced, or as they call it, the dupe system, I had a few dupes of him. I've only got one left because I pulled this after it got announced, but I just ended up selling them for bubble points because I'd already maxed SuperTogito's super attack, so there was just no point in me keeping anymore. There was like no reason to, and then they announced it, and I was like, shit, I've gotten rid of like 4 dupes now, and now I actually need them, but it's fine. It's highly possible I'm going to pull more in the future, and I've got 1, so I can unlock at least one of the paths. So before I get into actually gameplay, and I'm aware this is taking a while, like I waffle on all the time, I might split this up into a 2-parter episode maybe. Purely because this is like a sort of, this first episode is sort of like an introductory to me playing the game and how far I've got, you know, how well I'm doing sort of thing, and sort of like the basics of some of the games stuff, or at least where the meta is right now for it. So like on global right now, before Super Vegito got released, it was very much based on a rainbow team, which consisted of like Super Gogeta as a lead because he gives +3 key to every unit in the game. And I think is it plus 7,000 attack. So when you're running a double Super Gogeta lead, or team at least, not in the World Tournament because obviously your second leader doesn't count. You give in +6 key and 14,000 attack to every single unit, and that's before any links or anything are involved. So that was really good because you could run like every type of unit, but your only problem was a lack of health. So when they released Super Vegito and Broly, because they're on the same banner, they changed it. So as you can see, Super Vegito's lead is a +3 key to all AGL types. That's both Super and Extreme, and I'll get to that in a second because that changes with the sort of release of Super Saiyan 4s and Final Form Cooler. But it also gives a HP, attack, and defense +70% once he's Dokkan Awakened to all AGL units as well. So what people run now, or sort of the best sort of top tier teams to run right now on global at least, are mono teams of that type. So you'll see here when I scroll through my teams, they're all the same units, and this was a World Tournament team I was using, but they're all of the same type of unit, because like, so here for the Buhon team, every unit's Intel, so even this guy who's my Super Sealer for the team, he like links with none of the units I have whatsoever. His passive gives him another, like, you know, key instantly as well as everything else. But so regardless, when he's on the field or he's like on the, you know, in the 3 character zones, he always has at least 7 keys straight away. So I just have to find the other 5 from orbs or from items or something. So giving plus, you know, when you're running a double, for instance here, Buhon team, and Buhon's just a name given to Super Buu with Ultimate Gohan absorbed, because that's like, you know, longer to say. You know, Buhon is just easier, you know instantly what it is, like Buu Tanks and Biccolo or Buccolo, however you want to say it. But yeah, like, so that's just how it is. You know that when you run a team like this, you have guaranteed 6 key for every unit. Providing you'll run like 2 Super Vegetos or 2 Brolys or 2 Gotenks, something like that, and then everything else has links. So for like this team, which I'll be honest is my favourite team, just is because I love, if you guys know my channel or you've at least read the description of my channel or seen my name, I guess, or the intro at least, you know I love Super Vegito. He's just my bae, basically. That's just what he is. So I love running this team because I get to use him all the time, and with a double lead, you're using him every turn. And he's just so frigging OP. You know, if you get a regular... so I'll show you his passive. He's just ridiculous. So straight away, his super attack is insane, and I've got him maxed out, like I said before. And if you, when he does a super, he gives plus 30% attack to all other units that attack after him in that same run. So that's great. And like it says there, when he's hit by a normal attack, which is like anything that's not a super attack, or like a countdown, some units like Final Form, not Final Form, Full Power free to do it, he basically blocks the attack, so you take like 20% of that attack's damage. So you end up doing like, when you block an attack with him that's not a super attack, you take like less than 200 damage, which is insane with the health you already have. He blocks it, and then he does an instant counter attack. It says there with tremendous power, but it's like it's also buffed by fierce battle links, stuff like that, like this one here, which is all the other sort of Dokkan Fest units. He like it's buffed by all of his link attacks, his own not link attacks, his link skills. Also, like his regular attack, his boost attack, and whether he's not he's doing a super, he just does ridiculous damage. And I'll show you, because I'm going to do the Goku Black event, the 50 stamina one, like I think it's super hard one, because Z hard is now like a thing of the past for most people. He just does some insane damage, and there's one time I did it in a previous recording, like a test run I did, where he blocked 4 attacks from Goku Black and did his super, and he took like 3 health bars away. And I lost like no health. In one turn, I almost completely finished the whole battle just because of how insanely good he is. It's crazy to think. And so to help him along, or to make the team more effective, excuse me, I keep burping. Every single unit on this team has shocking speed, which gives an instant plus key. Excuse me, I keep yawning, hiccuping, burping. And it gives a plus 2 key to every single unit there. So regardless, every single unit has got like 8 key instantly. So you only need 4 to get a super attack. And considering that Super Vegito, Kaiken Blue, Goku, they both have prepared for battle. So that's another 2 key. Both Super Saiyan God and Kaiken Blue, or he's just counts as Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Goku, like Super Saiyan Blue basically, but he's the Kaiken, you can see he's the Kaiken version. They have Over in a Flash together as well, so that's another plus 3 key, so when they're together, they're like instant supering all the time. There's not really any other links going on here, apart from the Fierce Battle ones as well, and obviously Super Saiyan. But, like, when you only need to get 4 key per unit, like, super attacks are just so easy to come by, and it makes battles so quick. The only thing that this team struggles with a little bit is the first initial stage of the Goku Black event, and I'll go to that now. Like I've waffled on enough now, so we'll just go into it. I don't know whether or not I'm going to split this into a 2-parter. I might. If I do, then okay. Cheers for watching. See you in the next part.